After watching this animated summary, you will live a long and happy life for hundreds years and more. Japanese people has a way to live life allowing them to stay young, happy and healthy when they reach the age of 100 and more. According to a United Nations study, Japan is the country with the most centenarians, with a total of over 70,000 centenarians in 2020. But what's the secret of the Japanese people to be able to live life such long and happy? According to the Japanese people themselves, everybody has an Ikigai, a reason of being, a life purpose in this life. Well, everything you need to know can be found in a wonderful book simply named Ikigai. And together, we are going to take a glance at the summary of the 9 chapters of this book, written by Héctor Garcià and Francesc Miralles. This book gives us the essential point to attain the Ikigai and to live a long and happy life like the Japanese people. Chapter 1. The Ikigai Philosophy. Ikigai is a Japanese term basically meaning a reason of being, the joy of being busy. Chapter 1 tells us that there is an art of aging while remaining young and how we can attain that. For example, you should never retire. Even at an advanced age, we should remain active in the society by doing activities we enjoy. You should also eat a certain way and socialize a lot. This is basically a taste of the book. Chapter 2. The Secret of Longevity. The Chapter 2 gives us the key to a long, fresh and happy life. Start by keeping your mind and body active. This will make it stay young. Keep learning new things and keep challenging yourself by trying something new. Why not learning to surf or play chess, for example? Stress is dangerous for you. We all have a little bit of stress in our life. It's normal. But when we endure a certain amount of stress for too long, it gets truly harmful. Premature aging is one consequence of stress. Learn to rest when it's needed. But also learn to be an active person while being relaxed and laid back. I do not say that you must become a couch potato. Stay active but relax, like a water or a spaghetti. A sedentary lifestyle is the enemy of the youth. Take the habit to walk every day. Take the stairs. One interesting point in this chapter is take care of your melatonin hormone and take care of your skin. Don't spend too much time exposed to the sun. This can be dangerous for your skin. Finally, remember to not be too hard on yourself. It is only a simple lifestyle. Chapter 3 gives us some testimonies of centenarians from around the world and their best advice for a long and happy life. You can find tips like eat enough, sleep enough and relax. Learn to put life into perspective. Everything is okay, said Jeanne Calment, a French woman who lived until 122 years old. Keep learning, keep working, and keep yourself busy. Chapter 4. Find a meaning to your life. This will make you live better and longer. Logotherapy is a psychotherapy developed by the psychiatrist Viktor Frankl in the 20th century. The goal of logotherapy is to help the patient to find reason to live, because we want to strive to find meaning in life. The book gives us multiple examples of persons, American, Japanese or other, who need to find a new sense to their life, so they applied logotherapy. But there is also another alternative to this, which is the Morita therapy. created by the psychiatrist Shoma Morita, who was also a Buddhist Zen practitioner. This system helped people healing from depression, anxiety disorder, and PTSD. The principle of Morita therapy can be summarized in 3 points. Number 1. Accept your emotions and feelings. Number 2. Take action and do what you got to do. Number 3. Find your vital goal by asking yourself, what do I have to do now? The therapy plan takes place over several days in several stages. The goal was to reintroduce people to a normal life with a healthier way of functioning based around Ikigai. Chapter 5 teaches us to go with the flow in every task we do. Being in the flow state means that you are perfectly present and involved in the task you are doing right now. Nothing more, nothing less. Purely and joyfully present and involved in the process of life. Sometimes we do something we enjoy in a flow state, and we can't even notice the time passing by. 8 hours feel like a few minutes, and sometimes we don't enjoy a task. The time seems frozen. Being in the flow state is an ability that you can learn and apply in any activity you want. You will reach a state of pleasure but also optimal experience. Artists, athletes are well known to reach the flow state. You can do it too. The best way to practice the flow state is simply through repetition of a task you enjoy the most. For example, cooking, or gardening, or writing the script of a YouTube video as I am doing right now. Do not interrupt yourself with anything. Simply practice again and again. Don't get distracted. Take your time and have fun. This is also a state of mindfulness that a lot of spiritual practitioners are well aware of. Flow state is a form of meditation through an accomplishment of a task. As Bruce Lee said, "Be water, my friend." Chapter 6 is all about the lifestyle of a centenarian. The authors explain us the time they visited the Okinawa island in the village of Ogimi, known for the centenarians native. They have a way of living well explained in this chapter. Living in community is very important for them. Ogimi native goes outside, see friends and neighbors, partying and celebrating frequently. This might be surprising for you, but Centennial has one thing in common. They like to party and celebrate a lot. They celebrate life. This contributes to their mood, happiness, but also this makes them feel considered, and by this way, they feel worthy and they can have the desire to live longer and longer. They celebrate by doing sport together, going to a restaurant, birthday party and more. Ogimi people are believers and spiritual. They go to the temple to pray their gods. They also apply the notion of respect of the ancestor. Every habitant owns his little garden and is integrated in a neighborhood association. Ogimi people live an intense but life, playful, and peaceful way. That's their secret to vitality and longevity. They also gave a few advice for the reader like, don't worry, adopt good habits and cultivate friendship. Chapter 7. How to eat to live until 100 happily. There is a miraculous diet from Okinawa that will keep you fit and in a good shape. This diet includes the consumption of green tea, miso, fish, sweet potato, and a lot of fruit and vegetable. You must consume some antioxidants that you can find in the green tea, for example. You must apply the principle of hara, hachi, bu, which means eating until you are 80% full. Eating less would indeed make you live longer that way. It is also recommended to practice intermittent fasting. Basically, you could eat in an 8-hour period of time and then fasting, so you don't consume any calorie for 16 hours. I personally like to fast for 12 hours and then eat for 12 hours. Chapter 8. Move gently and softly so you can live longer. Some studies have found that the person living longer are not the one who make some sport, but the one that move the most. That is why it is recommended to stay active all day long, at a low or moderated intensity. You can simply walk, practice yoga, qigong tai chi, or even radio taizo, which is a form of matinal gymnastic, very easy to reproduce and used pretty much everywhere in Asia. In companies, in school, and of course, retreat mansion to stay in shape. Them soft exercises are perfect for people who desire to stay in shape, even at an advanced age. Validated by science, them exercises are considered as elixir of youth. They provide physical and emotional benefit and has been practiced for thousands of years in their original countries. Chapter 9. Resilience and Wabi-Sabi. Chapter 9 is all about confronting problems and coping with life change by avoiding stress and anxiety, source of premature aging. The book explains us that we must get an antifragility ability, so you can persevering and keep going, even when life is tough. There is a Japanese proverb that say, "Fall 7 times, get up 8." It's not really about what you get in life because we all have challenges. It's more about how you manage yourself to get through it. For example, you can accept what life throws at you by applying the Japanese concept of wabi-sabi, which means accept what is. Accept the imperfection and unicity of things, because this is only ephemeral. Everything change, everything pass. You can also be an antifragile by eliminating things from your life that make you weak, like bad habits, and adding more good things. Thinking positively of yourself. Be optimistic. Have faith in yourself. You are stronger than your problems. Remember that a lot of centenarian people, they went through difficult times like World War II and crisis. They are yet still alive and keep going under the sun. At the end of the day, Ikigai is way more than a simple word. It is a credo allowing us to give a purpose to our life so we can live a long and happy life. Let's try to have an Ikigai together and see where does that leave us. What do you think of having an Ikigai? Do you have yourself an Ikigai? Do you know someone who has lived for a very long time? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe and drop a like if you enjoyed the content. I wish you well. See you next time.